Hey everyone, what's going on? We've got some news for Captain Marvel, and in particular, the main villain role. So a couple weeks back, Variety dropped that Ben Mendelsohn was in talks to star as the main villain in Captain Marvel, and speculation ran wild as to who he could be. Was he going to be the leader of the Skrulls in the film? Was he going to be another character that we had heard from the comics? Was he potentially someone that had a past with Marvel? Who could he be playing? And according to that hashtag show, they've got the scoop on which character he's going to portray. So according to their sources, Ben Mendelsohn is playing none other than Yon-Rogg, who is one of the characters that the Kree enlisted alongside Marvel to observe and report on everything that Earth was doing to determine if their species was a threat to the Kree Empire. Now this led to a very jealous rivalry between the two heroes, as Yon-Rogg was always plotting to best Marvel and take his spot in the Kree's light. So this is kind of interesting. It also led to Marvel escaping and going under the human persona of Walter Lawson, as he works at a research facility that actually studies Kree characters and extraterrestrials. And that's how he gets twisted up with Carol Danvers. And that's the kind of origin, I guess, of her powers in the comic books, or at least how it was portrayed in several of the different storylines. So in terms of this news, if he is playing Yon-Rogg and that's the character that he's going to portray in the MCU, I actually don't have too much of a problem with this. I mean, it makes perfect sense with kind of the characters that Ben Mendelsohn does play. It actually sounds a bit similar to the character he played in Rogue One. I could definitely see him having this sort of rivalry with Jude Law's Captain Marvel, and seeing how that turns sour and eventually they get tangled up with Carol Danvers. I think it would be pretty cool, and it would be a good way to actually introduce the idea of a Kree and Skrull war in the MCU, because you could have Yon-Rogg serving as the saboteur that starts the entire thing. So drop your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you guys think of this? Are you sold on the idea of him playing Yon-Rogg, or are you let down and were hoping that he was going to actually be one of the main Skrull characters, or possibly a general in the Skrulls army? And for more updates on Carol Danvers' adventures in the MCU, be sure to subscribe to Hybrid Network. Thanks again for checking this video out. If you want to get even more updates from us, check out our social media platforms, our website for the latest news and editorials, and if you want to see our content get better, donate to us on Patreon for exclusive rewards.